set of videos, which was actually for week 8, I'm going to grab this pen over here, was that I said it was going to only be Monday, and then it wasn't taking that long, so I did Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm going to start the video. If I get through all 4 days of homework, great. If I need to stop and break it up because I think the video is going too long, I'll do so. So determine the volume of the prism. Show or explain your thinking. So I'm going to call this the length. Oh, let's do this because I'm on the pen. I'm going to call this the width. And I'm going to call this the height. So my length, remember, is just 1, 2, 3, 4. My length is 4. My width is 3. My height is 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Times 2 is 24. That is the volume. Number 2, determine the surface area. So I have told students, I want to use different colors now, that you should look at these sides. So I'm going to do that color. I haven't used orange. I'm going to use green up here. So when I look over here, I'm going to actually do it right here. I have that side, and it is 4 by 2 units. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2. It has an area of 8. If there's one that has an area of 8, if I say I want to call that a side, there's another one that has an area of 8. Okay? Now let me look at what I'm going to call the orange side. I'm going to call that the front. I'm going to say that that looks like it's going to be the front to me. And there's going to be 3, as on the bottom, 1, 2, 3. And the side is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. There's going to be 2 of those. Okay? Then we're going to talk about the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to call that, draw it like that. That's kind of what it looks like there. 4 times 3 is 12. And there are 2 of those. Okay, now I want to add these all up. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to do 8, 8, 6, 6, 12, 12. So you could add all those up, or what some students do, let me just move this over here for a second. Let me pick a different, what did I do? That is not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what I did there. That was horrible. Okay. Eight plus 8 is 16. 6 plus 6 is 12. Some students prefer to do it like that. I want to move that. Okay. 6 plus, I'm going to do 6 and 4. That's 10. Plus 2 is 12. Or 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus another 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how I get that the area is 52 units. And actually, it should say 52 square units. Okay? Hope you have those. We're going to erase my calculations. Erase my annotations, and we're going to go on to number 3. Calculate the surface area. Draw each side. The nice thing about this is it's a cube. Every side is the same. 6 times 6 is 36, and there are 6 of those. 36 6 sides, so I can multiply. 6 times 6 is 7. 6 times 6 is 36. I feel like I'm living this a lot. And 6 times 3 is 24. No, it's not 24. It's 18. Woo! 18, 19, 20, 21. 216 square units. Cubed is when we're talking about volume. Cube units. Surface area is square units. Okay? Calculate the surface area of the figure. Okay, get rid of these annotations. Okay, draw each side. Let's change the color. There's 2 of these triangles. Okay? Just thinking here for a second. 5 and 5. Okay, this one doesn't really work, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so maybe it's supposed to work. Okay, this doesn't work geometrically, but okay. So if you have a parent helping you, that's a geometry student, you can't really do this one, so we're going to take a leap of faith here. 5 times 5 is 25, and then 25 divided by 2 is 1250. Okay? 5 times, so each side, so I have 2 sides that are 12.5. Okay, here's the problem. Ooh, I don't like this one. This, you don't have a number for. And I'm assuming for these purposes that we want to go with 5. So that's what we're going to do. Unless I'm missing something here, but I don't think I am. So I'm going to ask Ms. Kirkwood, if I've done this wrong, you can say this is how Ms. Falk did it on the video, and it'll be fine. So this side has a base of 5 and a height of 10. So to find the area of a rectangle, 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 10 is 50. And I'm going to assume for their purposes on homework, they said the third one was 50. The problem is this is not 5. It's not really 5. It's 5 radical 2. But we haven't learned that. So I'm going to assume that the answer they were looking for is 50 plus 50 plus 50. That's 150 plus 12.5 plus 12.5 is 175. That's what I'm going to assume your teachers wanted, but I'm going to ask them about that. Okay, moving on to the next one. Circle all of the triangular prisms. So a triangular prism will have 2 bases that are triangles. So this, oh look, that's a triangle. So that's a triangular prism. It's not sitting on its base. It's not sitting on its triangular base, but it is a triangular prism. That's triangle. And that's triangle. So that's a triangular prism. Oh, look. Triangle, triangle. Okay. The next one here. Okay, that's pentagonal prism. That is not a triangular prism. And while this has triangles, it has a pointy top, so it's pyramid. I spelled that completely wrong. It's getting late, but I want to get these done. Okay, that's Monday. Let's see how long it takes to do Tuesday, and then I may stop and do a separate video for Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, that's Wednesday. We don't want that. We want Tuesday next. There we go. Okay. Paz's Pizza Place wants to double the number of customers they have next year. Select all of the quantities that they are likely to double. So if they double the number of customers, they will probably double the number of pizzas that they make. If they want to double the number of customers, I mean, they could stay open longer, but I'm thinking they're not going to stay open twice as long. So I'm going to take that one off. The amount of cheese they buy, yeah, if they're going to double the number of pizzas they make, they need more cheese. Okay, doubling the number of people that come into the store is not affected by the number of items on the menu, so it's not that. But hopefully if they have twice as many customers, which means double, means 2 times. Okay, so hopefully they will increase the amount of money they earn. Great. Paz uses 2 bags of cheese and 3 bags of pepperoni to make 6 pizzas. So 2 bags of cheese and 3 bags of pepperoni for 6 pizzas. How many bags of cheese will it take to make 12 pizzas? So we're only talking about cheese here. So I'm going to talk about 2 cheese. This is the way I do them. 6 pizza. And I want to go to 12 pizzas. So to get from 2 to 6, it's a factor of 3. 2 times 3 is 6. If I worked it backwards as a factor, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So over here, I want some number. I want that same factor. So I need to be able to think about that number. Oh, that number is 4. If I couldn't do that, I could work it backwards and do 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay? Next one, Paz uses 2 bags of cheese and 3 bags of pepperoni to make 6 pizzas. How many bags of cheese will it take to make 18 pizzas? So again, I have 2 cheese to 6 pizzas. Okay, I want to get to 18 pizzas. I know from up here it's times 3. So what number times 3 will equal 18? Or 18 divided by 3 is what number? 18 divided by 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So it will take 6 bags of cheese. Okay? Change the color again. Let's go to that one. Paz uses 2 bags of cheese and 3 bags of pepperoni to make 6 pizzas. How many pizzas can Paz make using 10 bags of cheese? Okay, so 2 cheese made 6 pizzas. 10 cheese. Got 3 times bigger. Times 3, 30 pizzas. Okay, this is the way I do it to help me make sense. Okay, I set them up like this. Paz uses 2 bags of cheese. I feel like I've said this a few times. Let's go to blue. Paz uses 2 bags of cheese and 3 bags of pepperoni to make 6 pizzas. Oh, now we're going to use some pepperoni. He says it takes 9 bags of pepperoni to make 12 pizzas. So let's look. If he uses 3 bags of pepperoni for 6 pizzas, 3 to 6, now this one's a different number. This is times 2, right? 3 times 6 is 2. So let's look over here. 9 bags, 12 pizzas is 9 times, remember we're multiplying by 2, equal to 12? No, it's not. Nope. So I would say something like, if he uses 9 bags of pepperoni, he will get 12. No, I just said he'll use at 18 pizzas because 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, I think I'm going to keep going because otherwise I'm going to stop and just have to restart a video. And I'm tired. It's 3:50 on Friday. I'm going to go home. Okay, Wednesday, you can cook eggs to your liking by boiling them. Pick your favorite boiled egg. I don't like runny eggs. I'm going to pick that. How long would it take to cook? Hi, do you need me? I'm making a video. Everybody else has come by and said hi. I'm making a math video. Thank you, you too. Let me know if we need an ELA or social studies video. Okay. See, guys, you get to hear me talk to everybody. So pick your favorite type of boiled egg. I'm going 15 minutes. How long would it take to cook 4 of these in the same pot? This is kind of a trick question because if I cook 1 egg or 2 egg or 3 egg or 4 egg, I put them in a pot of boiling water. It still only takes 15 minutes. We talked about this in class. When you're boiling water, it's the same amount for however many you put in the pot. Okay, Wednesday, here's a set of smiley faces, triangles, and squares. Oh, I think these will go faster. I'm sorry, I'm tired. The ratio of smiley faces to triangles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 smiley faces to 2 triangles. They didn't ask me to simplify it. They just asked me to write it. So for every 2 triangles, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. I can do that. Which statement is true? The ratio of, which statement is false? Sorry. The ratio of smiley faces to squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 6. Oh, that's the one that's false because they have it backwards. Okay? The ratio of squares to, I just want to check them, check the others. The ratio of squares, 4 squares to 2 triangles, that's correct. And there are 3 smiley faces for every 1 triangle. So I want you to see that. I could group 3 smiley faces with 1 triangle. So letter A is the one that is false. Next one, temperature. It's hard to see this. This is 20. This is 30. That's 25. So it's at about 26 degrees. Wow, Wednesday was faster. Thank goodness. And let's go to Thursday. Let's see how fast Thursday. 9 bananas, 4 apples, and 3 plums in a fruit basket. The ratio of bananas to apples. So bananas comes first. There's 9 bananas. Apples come second. 4 apples. There we go. 9 bananas, 4 apples, and 3 plums in a fruit basket. The ratio of plums to apples. 3 plums to 4 apples. Okay. There are 9 bananas, 4 apples, and 3 plums in a fruit basket. For every 4 apples, there are 3 plums. There are 9 bananas, 4 apples, and 3 plums in a fruit basket. For every 3. Oh, so let's think about this. There are 9 bananas for 3 plums, right? So now, oops, do this. They want to go to 3. So how do I get from 9 to 3? I'm actually dividing by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. I do the same scale factor over here. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So for every 3 bananas, there are 1 plum. And what is the temperature in degrees? What is the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? I think that one looks like it's right at 25 degrees. Okay. So if you watch the video and you do the homework, it's going to take you under a half an hour to do a week of homework. I think that is very acceptable. Hope the video helped.